Hello world, this is Red Randall back again to do another product review of some of my everyday carry items. This is more of a casual review. As you can see, I've got my selection of hats out here. These hats are some of the rotation of hats that I have that I currently wear. The two main ones that I wear are these two right here. This is actually a fairly new hat right here. This is what I like to call my contractor hat. It's pretty standard contractor hat with a Velcro patch on the front, as you can see, and an American flag. Part of what I like about this hat is that it's just a little bit more conservative. It's straight to the point, as you can see. It is adjustable on the back, which is nice to have. And I like the brown color of it. It's a very neutral color. And it allows me to say something without actually having to say something. It's a very nondescript hat, which is part of the reason why I like it. Moving along here, we have my Missouri hat here. I just got this cleaned yesterday, and part of the reason I like this hat is because it's great to have whenever I'm working out. I wear this a lot whenever I'm working out, and this is probably the one that I actually wear the most, just because it fits into a lot of different situations. And this is the one that I kind of consider to be able to get dirty and stuff like that, and it's very resilient against dirt and grime and different stuff. This one is not adjustable. It is non-adjustable, but it is stretchy. It does stretch out. I very much like this one. It's very useful and well-rounded. The only disadvantage to this one is that it does get dirty a lot, but then again, it's able to clean up. As you can notice, the white there is very white, and this hat has gotten very dirty and stuff like that. So it's, even though it does get dirty, it's able to clean up and practically looks like new. Again, there's a indentation down here on the bill of the hat, but that's very minor by comparison. So overall, I love this hat. It's very useful when I just want to slap a hat on and just go. So, but funny enough, it actually gets mistaken for a University of Michigan hat, because some people think that that's for University of Michigan, but it's actually the University of Missouri. That does disappoint me a little bit, but it's understandable. But yeah, so that's one of the major things that I get from people is they think it's University of Michigan, while it's actually the University of Missouri. Okay, and moving on, I have my hockey hat here. Capitals hockey team. And this has a little bit more of a rugged look to it. It's a good hat whenever I don't want to wear. Generally, whenever I'm trying to decide between these two, and I don't want to wear the Missouri hat, the Capitals hat is the nice alternative. It's a it's a good hat to have whenever I don't want to wear the Missouri hat. It's a nice alternative, and it's a nice color contrast with the red and the faded red and all that, and ruggedness of the whole hat in general. And it's not as polished as the Missouri hat and the contractor hat all. These two hats are much more polished, and whenever I'm trying to go for a non-polished look, I'll generally go with this type of look here a little bit more. So it offers some variability in my hat collection, as opposed to just having the much more polished look. So that's what that hat gives me. It gives me that different side of things, as opposed to just this kind of look of hats. So that's part of the reason why I like this hat. And this one is adjustable. It's part of what I like about this adjustable is that it does sneak in behind. Yeah, and this one does too. Actually, this one is actually a better sneak in some respects, but it doesn't. The back end of this one secures better than this one does. This one kind of, as you can tell, slips out a little bit on the back end over here. This contractor had so. But this one does also adjust, and is very nice. And again, it just offers another another side of my hats, as opposed to just the polished look. Alright, and moving on, I got my other Missouri hat. This is actually a Missouri hat that was handed down to me by my grandfather. This Missouri hat is, I only try to bring it out in very special situations, because it's very old and very worn, and it's I'm very protective of this hat. This hat, I only wear it in the most special situations possible, and I only really wear this whenever I got a colored shirt on and khakis on. Pretty much no other kind of situation I'll pretty much wear this in. This is probably, out of all my hats, this might just be my favorite. This would be, yes, this is my, I'm going to go ahead and say it, this is my favorite hat that I have in this whole collection here of all these hats, just because this one is the rarest. I have never seen anyone with this hat. I am the only one that I've seen with this hat. I'm the only one that I've seen that has this center patch on it. I'm the only one with this combination of this bill and this patch on it, and so from that perspective, I am very protective of this hat, and I don't see any way that I will ever give this hat up, ever. And no matter how much somebody would be willing to offer me, I would continue to own this, just because it's very special to me, considering that it was passed down to me by my grandfather. So I love this hat. I love this hat more than probably any other hat that I have. And it is also adjustable. It's the old style adjustable. It's again, it's a very old hat. It's probably 30 years old. I'd be willing to say probably at least 30 years old. So it's a very old, and it's a very old hat. So, but yes, I love this hat. This hat is very special to me. So, and moving on, the final hat that we have here is my Beretta hat. This, again, it's definitely makes a statement whenever you wear it out anywhere. Beretta is a very recognizable brand name, and so whenever you wear it, you definitely did a certain reaction from people, and you certainly have to be careful about where you wear this hat, because if you're not careful, you could be sending a misinterpreted message whenever you wear this hat. So I am very careful whenever I wear this hat out anywhere. I made sure that it's not going to be a bad situation whenever I do wear this hat. So uh, I keep that in mind whenever I wear this hat ever anywhere. So that's the biggest thing about this hat. This hat is also adjustable. It's a Velcro, which is one of the things I don't like about this hat, because it's got this stuff back here on the back and it doesn't look very good. And so I do get a little detracted from this hat whenever I see some of this back here. But again, it's relatively minor, because it's about the bigger statement of the hat whenever you wear this one. But again, it's a black hat, so it's also a good accent to some clothing that you might want to wear. So again, as you can see, we got a brown, we got a gold hat, gold/yellow. We got a red, faded red, and we got two black ones over here too. So you got the whole kind of range of colors of hats here. And again, I think that's about it. The biggest thing I gotta say is I appreciate everyone watching, and I appreciate any comments that you can give, and if or any questions that you might have about this selection, please go ahead and let me know. All right. That's it for today. I appreciate it. Thank you. Bye.